I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Does well to stand firm and defend it. Played out to the left flank. Ganso is in a really good position out wide. James. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I have to admire the confidence that this guy, Levi Colwill, exudes on the ball. With centre-backs often having to have a range and a vision to be able to pick those passes. But I think it's important for him that he doesn't get played out of position. Sometimes you'll see him on the left side, whether it be as an orthodox left back or at times as a wing back, and I don't think that that's where he wants to be. He needs to be back at centre back where he's comfortable.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Palmer. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Fernandez. The less said about that pass, the better. And that's put paid to a promising move. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. James gets into some space. Stood up well to him there. Pedro Neto. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
And he cuts out the supply. That's good running with the ball. Badiashile promptly onto that, and that is that. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it.
Quickly taken. Well, that is one way to stop him. Thiago Silva is the guilty party there, and he's going to have his name taken. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Lavia. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he was quick to react. Badiashile. Colwill. And Caicedo. He came in hard, very hard. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head.
Pretty robust defending.
Palmer. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Ganso. Played over towards the opposite flank. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. A heavy challenge. Palmer. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Palmer. Cucurella. Cucurella. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
The referee's awarded a free kick. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Fluminense are down to 10 men. Good running, strong and purposeful. And he's intervened well there. And that'll be the last act of the first half. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. How would you review the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. Here we go again then.
Fluminense really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time.
Just the keeper to beat, and the finish! It's in! The breakthrough arrives at last! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Number 9.
Chelsea have taken the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Wriggles his way through. Caicedo. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he is going into that little black book. Chile. Oh, that's fabulous. That is a great pick out.
Such good technique.
Can he finish? Goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
After 52 minutes is number 14.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, that's delightful.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Chelsea have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. They've played it short. They've got a throw in. Now it's Pedro Neto. 60 minutes
The
played.
attendance for this match was 70,987.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Well, now here's a good battle. Big chance! Goal! Fluminense! And the comeback is complete. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
14.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Fluminense get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
And they've got rid. He is through here. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card and he walks. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Well, they are now a 9-man team. Badiashile, Fernandez, Pedro Neto.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Colwell clears it away. James. That has been cut short. That has not gone well. Lavia. It's a really well-measured ball. Pedro Neto could try cutting inside. There's the shot!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he's in on goal. Pedro Neto unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Ganso. Shot at goal! Palmer. And that has left him in a heap. Now that's a fine challenge. Lavia. For Pedro Neto. Fernandez. He's in plenty of space here. Great hit! It's gone in, and it is an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Caicedo. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Sancho! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
He's found a way through. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Oh, the protests are futile. The decision is made. Late drama. And no surprise, that's a booking. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
The comeback is complete. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
And yes, it's him again.
After 90 minutes is number 9.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
It looks to be the correct call, Peter, and in the circumstances it really had to be.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Foot in. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Ganso. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick.
Yeah, this could well be defining when you're looking back.
He's having a go. Tries to get it clear. Sancho. Nkunku. For Palmer. So that's it. It is all over. Fluminense can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their